Praise the Lord, everybody. Thank you for tuning in with Dr. Lesia, the Preacha. And yes, I'm still having tooth issues. You can see that my in fact, let me turn this light off over here. It seems kind of, yeah, that's okay. Yeah, so you can see that this side is a little swollen compared to this side, you know. I have a doctor's appointment on next Wednesday that will address the abscess. Okay, so but anyway, this is diary entry number 9. And 9 is one of my numbers. 8569. Those are my numbers. 8569. I love those numbers. They're my birthday. So anyway, this entry number 9, though, is really special. And I'm going to dedicate this diary entry to high school seniors that are contemplating or have decided to sign up for the military, or when I was coming up, we used to call it going in the service. That was the phrase, you were going in the service. But in today, I think they may just say, you're going to the military or signing up for the military or something like that. So, but I just want to dedicate this to all the high schoolers, male or female, girl or boy, who, is making this commitment. Thank you for even considering it. Thank you. I, at that time, chose college. So, so I'm going to read this on behalf of a special friend, someone that I dated in high school for 2 years. I dated this person for 2 years, and we considered ourselves in love. Teenage love. I think it's a beautiful thing to experience. Teenage love. It's all scary to the parents, but for those who experienced it and it was positive enough, they bring pleasant memories. Yeah, they have their challenges too. But I'm not going to delay. I'm going to go ahead and read this. Diary entry number 9, going in the service. Written sometime September 1986. My friend is going in the service. He signed over 4 years of his life to the Marines. He made this choice for our sake. To earn money, learn a trade, and help send me to college. We plan to be married after I graduate from high school. He was a year older than I was, so he graduated in 86. I graduated from high school in '87. I graduated a few months early. I graduated January of 1987 because I went to summer school so I could finish high school early. And after I finished high school, I worked full time until it was time to go to college. At the pharmacy, of course, because I worked in the pharmacy. And it was so cute because the drugstore I worked for, it was called Night Pharmacy, and it's still there. Night Pharmacy. And my high school, we were the Osborne Knights. We were the Knights. So I was a knight twice. Okay. But the thought of a high school love, making decisions about his life with me in mind, that really touches my heart, touches my spirit. It really does. I think he created a standard in my life where my partners should consider me when making major decisions about themselves. At least I understand where that expectation that's rooted in me came from, possibly. But I'm learning how to break that down and not have that expectation on partners, because I think it's an unfair expectation. We shouldn't expect others to alter their purpose, or we shouldn't place that expectation on ourselves. Don't be the person who change your life plans because of someone else. We each have our own purpose. And yes, when you're married and you come together, or you intend to be married and you come closer together and closer together, you know, your purposes may align, but they're still separate. They're still, you know, they should never really, you know, you can only get so close, even when married, you know. You still have your own individuality. I want to ask for forgiveness if I contributed in any way in altering your own life plans to accommodate me, because we did not end up married. Let me continue to read. Sometimes it's important to apologize to people when you change the course of their life. Whether you intended to do that or not, is irrelevant. The point is, it happened. And when you do that to one another, because it happens to each of us, you know, I can only apologize for what I contribute. And I know that he made life choices based on a lifetime commitment with me. And this choice was made at a very young age. And that's why I think it's important to make this video so that we parents, we grandparents can understand our children and understand the type of peer pressure that they're under, the type of decisions they're making out here. You know, I was 16, so that means this person was 17. A 16 and a 17-year-old making these type of decisions. Obviously without, you know, adult guidance. Continuing to read now, second paragraph. He just recently went to witness a friend of his who was graduated from, who has graduated from basic training through the Navy. Because again, the Navy in Chicago. So again, these guys were 1 year older than me. So the friend already went through his basic training and whatnot. His friend has signed over 3 years of his life to the Navy. My friend was interested in the Air Force for a while until he decided that the Marines would be best for our plans. He would have chosen the Air Force had he not considered marriage to me. And that's where I want to apologize for changing the course of his life. Sometimes in life, we need an apology from somebody somewhere. This is a spot in my journal from back in September 1986 where I see I owe someone an apology, and I'm extending that apology. I apologize for changing the course of your life to accommodate me. And you were shortchanged because we didn't end up in marriage, and you did go to the Marines anyway. Actually, the Air Force would have been best for him because it was where he really wanted to go. He really wanted to go to the Air Force, and he should have gone. When you're 17, 18 years old, marriage shouldn't be on your mind. I don't think my apology is the only apology needed in his life, but at least mine is extended. Last paragraph. Most young men who doesn't go to college usually join the service. It's another way to earn money and work towards your goals and plans for the future. The armed services provides a lot for a person that will prepare people for a good future. And I agree. I agree. And again, I'm dedicating this to all the high schoolers that are considering the military. Go into the branch that best fit you. You as a solo, single individual. Yes. Take that from Dr. Lesia the Preacha. Mwah.